are the statutes and ordinances which you shall be watchful to do in the land which the Lord, the God of your fathers, gives you to possess all the days you live on the earth. You shall surely destroy all the places where the nations you dispossess served their gods upon the high mountains and the hills and under every green tree. You shall break down their altars and dash in pieces their pillars and burn their asherim with fire. You shall hew down the graven images of their gods and destroy their name out of that place. You shall not behave so toward the Lord your God, but you shall seek the place which the Lord your God shall choose out of all your tribes to put his name and make his dwelling place, and there shall you come, and there you shall bring your burnt offerings and your sacrifices, your tithes, and the offering of your hands, and your vows, and your freewill offerings, and the firstlings of your herd and of your flock, and there you shall eat before the Lord your God, and you shall rejoice in all to which you put your hand, you and your households, in which the Lord your God has blessed you. You shall not do according to all we do here in the camp this day, every man doing whatever looks right in his own eyes. For you have not yet come to the rest and to the inheritance which the Lord your God gives you. But when you go over the Jordan and dwell in the land which the Lord your God causes you to inherit, and He gives you rest from all your enemies round about, so that you dwell in safety. Then there shall be a place which the Lord your God shall choose to cause His name and His presence to dwell there. To it you shall bring all that I command you, your burnt offerings, your sacrifices, your tithes, and what the hand present as a first gift from the fruit of the ground, and all your choicest offerings which you vow to the Lord. And you shall rejoice before the Lord your God, you and your sons and your daughters and your manservant and your maidservant and the Levite that is within your town, since he has no part or inheritance with you. Be watchful not to offer your burnt offerings in every place you see, but in the place which the Lord shall choose in one of your tribes. There you shall offer your burnt offerings you shall do all I command you. However, you may kill and eat flesh in any of your towns whenever you desire, according to the provision for the support of life with which the Lord your God has blessed you. Those ceremonially unclean and the clean may eat of it as of the gazelle and the hart, only you shall not eat the blood, you shall pour it upon the ground as water. You may not eat within your town the tithe of your grain or of your new wine or of your oil or the firstlings of your herd or flock or anything you have vowed, or your freewill offerings, or the offerings from your hand of garden product, but you shall eat them before the Lord your God in the place which the Lord your God shall choose. You and your son and your daughter, your manservant and your maidservant, and the Levite that is within your town, and you shall rejoice before the Lord your God in all that you undertake. Take heed to forsake or neglect the Levite, God's minister, as long as you live in your land. When the Lord your God enlarges your territory, as He promised you, and you say, I will eat flesh, because you crave flesh. You may eat flesh whenever you desire. Ah, if the place where the Lord your God has chosen to put His name and presence is too far from you, then you shall kill from your herd or flock which the Lord has given you, as I, Moses, have commanded you. Eat in your towns as much as you desire. Just as the roebuck and the hart is eaten, so you may eat of it, but not offer it. The unclean and the clean alike may eat of it. Only be sure that you do not eat the blood, for the blood is the life, and you may not eat the life with the flesh. You shall not eat it, you shall pour it out on the earth like water. You shall not eat it, that all may go well with you and with your children after you, when you do what is right in the sight of the Lord. Only your holy things which you have to offer and what you have vowed you shall take, and go to the place before the sanctuary which the Lord shall choose. And offer your burnt offerings, the flesh and the blood, upon the altar of the Lord your God, and the blood of your sacrifices shall be poured out on the altar of the Lord your God, and you may eat the flesh. Be watchful and obey all these words which I command you, that it may go well with you and with your children after you forever, when you do what is good and right in the sight of the Lord your God. When the Lord your God cuts off before you the nation whom you go to dispossess, and you dispossess them and live in their land. Be watchful that you are not ensnared into following them after they have been destroyed before you, and that you do not inquire after their God, saying, how did these nations serve their God? We will do likewise. You shall not do so to the Lord your God, for every abominable thing which the Lord hates they have done for their God, for even their sons and their daughters they have burned in the fire to their God. Whatever I command you, be watchful to do it. You shall not add to it or diminish it, 소중한 우리 언니, 소중한 별 하나님, 소중한 나이트 버튼이 잘 주무셨나요? 소중한 우리 언니, 감사합니다. 저 어떠세요? 아직도 많이 아프시죠? 음, 음, 많이 아프실 것 같아요. 식사는 잘 드세요? 음, 조금 있으면 점심이네요. 맛이 없어요. 건강에 좋은 거 아니에요? 짬뽕 시키면 혼나요? 병원에서요? 간호사 선생님이 안 된다고 하시더라. 뜨끈한 짬뽕 저도 먹고 싶네요. 아, 오늘은 그렇겠죠. 나이트 버튼이 화나셨나 보다. 아이고, 음, 그렇구나. 아직 수술하신 지 얼마 안 되셨으니까 먹는 것도 조심하셔야 되겠다. 아, 답답하시겠어요. 양이 너무 적어요. 입맛에 안 맞아서 잘 못 드시나? 잘 안 드시는구나. 맛이 없어서. 그럴 것 같아요. 한국 음식이 엄청 짜잖아요. 짬뽕 이런 것도 엄청 짜고. 그래서 우리나라에 고혈압이신 분들이 많잖아요. 아이고, 얼마나 배고프셨어요. 컵라면. 근데 제가 어떤 프로그램 때문에 식단을 했어야 됐었는데요. 그 양념을 하나도 안 하고 한, 한 달 동안 처음으로 먹어봤던 것 같아요. 그냥 고구마 삶은 거, 그리고 밥에다가 아무 양념이 없이 뭐 야채를 섞어 먹던가 생이든 익힌 거든. 근데 이제 그 프로그램이 아니면은 저도 못했을 건데, 그게 강압적인 거니까. 근데 진짜 생전 처음으로, 아, 밥의 맛이 이거구나. 그리고 상추의 맛이 이거구나. 그러니까 뭔가 그 진짜 재료 자체에 진짜 그 음식 맛밖에 안 느껴지는 거예요. 아, 이게 이런 맛이구나. 뭔가 양념을 다 빼버리니까 그거 자체의 맛이 또 강하게 느껴지긴 하더라고요. 처음에 좀 며칠 있으니까. 그래서 신기했어요. 근데 또 지금은 다시 돌아갔어요. 어쩔 수 없나 봐요. 알고 싶지 않아요. 근데 알고 싶지 않아요. 그리고 커피도 먹으면 안 됐었고, 카페인도 저는 코코아도 되게 좋아하고 그랬는데 근데 신기한 건 막 가끔 정말 뜬금없이 막 갑자기 양념 통닭이 먹고 싶다던가 평소에 잘 먹지 생각 안 나는 그런 게 생각날 때가 있었는데 근데 그거 말고 그 양념을 다 빼버리니까 뭔가 제가 감정의 기복이 되게 심하거든요. 그게 약간 좀 뭔가 착 가라앉는 느낌이 생기긴 생겼었어요. 감정이 덜 좌우되고 그 양념들이 되게 미각을 자극하는 게 어떻게 보면 뭔가 마음도 자극한다는 느낌? 마음을 되게 음 그런 거 이해되시나요? 제 말이? 그래서 '양념의 힘이 이렇게 강하구나.' 그때 느꼈어요. 약간 마음을 흔들어 놓는구나 이 양념들이. 내 마음을 내 감정을 제가 너무 어구 댓글이 이렇게 많았는데 내가 저절로 안 넘어갔었어. "맛이가 없어요."에서 멈춰 있는 줄 알았어요. 아니에요. 제가 그냥 혼자 떠들었어요. 읽고 싶으신 성경 구절 있으신가요? 저는 우리 언니 소중한 우리 언니. Hi, precious blue jay. Good to see you. How are you? 네, 소중한 우리 엄님도 입맛에 안 맞으셔도 꼭꼭 씹어서 맛있게 드시길요. Good, good. It's time to sleep. I'm doing great. I'm blessed. Thank you so much, precious blue jay. 밥 나온 거 다 드세요. 잘 드셔야 될 텐데, 뼈가 잘 붙으려면. If there's any Bible verses you would like to read together, please let me know. I love reading too. Thank you. 와, 병원에서 예배 보는구나. 정말 맛이 없나 보다. 어떡해. 뭐지? 무슨 이모티콘이지? 생각이 그렇군요. 그럼 조금 더 읽어볼게요. 감사합니다. 소중한 우리 언니. You got sunburn, yeah. The sun is quite strong today. I forgot where you are. Sorry, precious blue jay. 감사합니다. You're from England. I see. United Kingdom. time is it now in England? United States. I see. Feel like I read the Bible for your sleep. Deuteronomy 13. If a prophet arises among you, or a dreamer of dreams, and gives you a sign or a wonder, and the sign or the wonder he foretells to you comes to pass, and if he says, "Let us go after other gods," gods you have not known, and let us serve them, you shall not listen to the words of that prophet or to that dreamer of dreams. For the Lord your God is testing you to know whether you love the Lord your God with all your mind and heart and with your entire being. You shall walk after the Lord your God and reverently fear him and keep his commandment and obey his voice, and you shall serve him and cling to him. But that prophet or that dreamer of dreams shall be put to death, because he has taught rebellion and turning away from the Lord your God, who brought you out of the land of Egypt and redeemed you out of the house of bondage. That man has tried to draw you aside from the way in which the Lord your God So shall you put the evil away from your midst. If your brother, the son of your mother, or your son of daughter, or the wife of your bosom, or your friend who is as your own life entices you secretly, saying, "Let us go and serve other gods," gods you have not known, you nor your fathers, of the gods of the peoples who are round about you, near you or far away from you, from one end of the earth to the other. You shall not give consent to him or listen to him, nor shall your eye pity him, nor shall you spare him or conceal him, but you shall surely kill him. Your hand shall be first upon him to put him to death, and afterwards the hand of all the people, and you shall stone him to death with stones, because he has tried to draw you away from the Lord your God, who brought you out of the land of Egypt, from the house of bondage. And all Israel shall hear and reverently fear, and shall never again do any such wickedness as this among you. If you hear it said in one of your cities, which the Lord your God has given you, in which to dwell, that certain base fellows have gone out from your midst and have enticed away the inhabitants of their city, saying, "Let us go and serve other gods," gods you have not known. Then you shall inquire and make search and ask diligently, and behold, if it is true and certain that such an abominable thing has been done among you. You shall surely smite the inhabitants of the city with the edge of the sword, destroying it utterly, and all who are in it, and its beast with the edge of the sword. And you shall collect all its spoil into the midst of its open square, and shall burn the city with fire, with every bit of its spoil, as a whole burnt offering to the Lord your God. Shall be a heap of ruins forever, shall not be built again, and nothing of the accursed thing shall cling to your hand, so that the Lord may turn from the fierceness of his anger, and show you mercy, and have compassion on you, and multiply you as he swore to your fathers. If you obey the voice of the Lord your God, to keep all his commandments, which I command you this day, to do what is right in the eyes of the Lord your God. 소중히요. 감사합니다. 소중한 우리 언니. 식사 나오셨죠? 식사하실 것 같다. 오늘도 thank you so much for sharing this precious time together. This means world to me. 식사 나오셨어요? 맛있게 드세요, 소중한 우리 언니. 너무너무 감사합니다. 맛있게 드세요. 감사합니다. I believe God's peace, love, and blessings are always with you. 함께 계신다고 믿습니다. Thank you so much. 감사합니다. Good night. Good day. 감사합니다. 맛있게 드세요.